Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. You're welcome to today's episode of Sahur Kitchen. My name is Amina Adams. It's the head-to-head this year, and we're sponsored by Right Foods Limited, makers of Biggie sausages, Biggie water, Biggie drinks, Fearless energy drink, and of course the newest kid on the block, Sosa fruit drinks. We're also sponsored by Aspire Nigeria Limited. They are the makers of Viva Plus detergent and Viva Plus dishwashing liquid. As you can see, beautifully clad, Al-Amin is the one behind this beauty. Mashallah, tabarakallah. You should start placing your orders for your Eid wears. This will go well to the office if you dress like this to the office normally. Otherwise, elegant enough. If you're a wedding, you've got a wedding invite, you can do this for a wedding. It's very soft on the body, smooth. Al-Amin's place waiting for your call right about now. Let me go bring my guests on and we'll get the kitchen on the way. Stay with us. You're welcome back. It's still Sahur Kitchen. If you're just tuning in, you are just about on time. This is where I introduce my guests coming up in this kitchen this morning. Both are civil servants, mashallah, tabarakallah. They're always up when you are asleep, trying to serve you. First up is a medical doctor. She is Dr. Ghania Animashan. She's a senior registrar gynecologist with the Lagos State Health Service Commission. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Challenging her to a beautiful head-to-head, peaceful Sahur Kitchen this morning is none other than engineer Abdulmajid Kolawole. He is a computer engineer, also with the Lagos State Service. Please come through. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
You see that green? It means that there's nothing you want to do here. Because you're asking me, what are we cooking? They didn't know. I said, don't worry, it's an adventure. We'll figure it out as we go. But first things first, let's get to know more about them. Stay tuned.
Are you close about getting perfect Ramadan gifts to yourself and your loved ones? Or you are looking for quality wear for this year heat? Al-Amin's place your surest plug when it comes to gifting items. Ranging from Ramadan birthday baskets, male and female prayer sets, Eid gift boxes of various categories, and a host of others. We also store varieties of Ramadan and Eid decoration that intensify the spirit of Ramadan in your houses, offices, shops, and schools. Our hijabs are second to none. We store varieties of unique hijab, abaya, office wear, Quran, digital Quran, prophetic medicine, pins, and brooches. Visit our website today, www.alamisplay.com. Use promo code Ramadan at the checkout and get 20% off your purchase. Also, you can call us on the numbers showing on your screen.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Ghania Animashan.
My name is Kolawole Majid Abiodun. I'm an engineer by profession.
I am from Lagos State, precisely Ikorodu.
I hail from Isaliko, Lagos Island in Lagos.
My hobbies are cooking, reading, and dancing.
My hobby is I love playing Scrabble and football.
I don't know, but it's a competition. Let's have it done. But I know on the scale of 10, it's 10.
On the scale of 1 to 10, if I have to rate my cooking skills, I would say 11.
You're welcome back. Just keep this energy levels up. I love the smile. I love the fluidity. Don't know what's going on. We shall be good. I love the patience, the perseverance. What is she doing? What's on board? What is this shop? Okay, let's find out. First things first, what are they cooking? Finally, let's let the cat out of the bag. Aha! It says coconut spaghetti and coconut chicken sauce. Coconut spaghetti, coconut chicken sauce. What do you think? No big deal. You cook often, you're a regular in the kitchen. No big deal. No big deal. In engineering, we'll figure it out. You're good?
No problem.
Awesome. There is a catch, right? Here are your bowls. The ingredients you need to cook this coconut spaghetti with coconut chicken sauce, it's behind you on this shelf, but you also have ingredients that you have no business with. You will be blindfolded and you have 60 seconds to select. Let me let that sink in. I'll take that again. You're going to be blindfolded and in 60 seconds you get to select the ingredients that you need. If you pick anything that is outside what we need for this recipe, you would have to incorporate it in your meal somehow. If you're ready, I'm ready for you. Here's your blindfold. The white part out. I can hold that for you. Yep. And that's your bowl. Hey, take it now. All right,
Okay.
very good. Just wanted to check that you can't see. Yep. All right. I hope you can't see anything.
No.
Good. So please, few steps back, 3 steps back. Keep going. Go. Stay. Stretch your hand and make sure you can touch the right. Just stay there. Don't pick yet. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah. Here we go. In 60 seconds, they get to select the ingredients they need to make coconut spaghetti with coconut chicken sauce. If you're ready, I'm ready. Timers, please start the clock. 60 seconds starts right now. If you need extra bowls, just call on me. I'll hand you the bowl. Anything you pick, you must feature in your meal. Clock is ticking. We've got 30 seconds left. Need extra Boulevard.
Can I take it?
10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time up. Just you picked it. Thank God you dropped it because you'll be on your own. Yes, you can take. Yes, it's time up. You can take off your blindfolds. And all right. Please come back to the kitchen. We'll figure it out. I'll go clear this shelf and I'll be right back. Stay with us. You're welcome back. It's still Sahur Kitchen. We've picked our ingredients. Let's find out what we have. Let me come to you first, engineer. So what did you pick?
Spaghetti.
You were taking your time. You were so calm. You All right. So spaghetti made it. Yeah.
Strands. I got
Coconut
the
milk.
coconut milk.
Okay.
This.
1 tomato.
And of course,
Chicken. And that's it.
yes.
All right. What did you pick?
Okay.
Are you missing anything? What would, if you had time, if you could pick yourself without being blindfolded, what would you pick? What's missing?
Sincerely, I won't get this.
You haven't done this before, so you have no idea. Something will happen. All right. What did you pick?
So I picked spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
I also picked spring onions.
Okay.
I picked some carrots,
Carrots, okay.
onions, green pepper. I thought it was scotch bonnet, but I didn't know it was green pepper. I
Okay.
picked chicken.
Chicken made it through.
Then
More
carrots.
carrots. All right. So you know, you actually did well. What's missing? Coconut milk.
Coconut milk.
What else?
Then some red peppers.
So, okay, thank God. So yeah, I wouldn't say I put pepperless because I'm not seeing rodo like spicy.
Actually,
up.
I've never done.
You've never done this, so
before,
it even makes it more perfect. I think there's something about coconut. I remember the last time we made coconut, I think coconut fried rice it was, the two contestants had never eaten that food. They had never seen it being prepared. They had no clue what to do, and Risha went along and Risha ate coconut fried rice, and it came out well. I don't know, at least one came out well. Enough for us to have sahur. Anyways, I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll figure something out. The cooking takes 40 minutes. Your cooking starts right now. Now you can start cooking. While they cook, my job is to distract them, engage them, disturb them, so that you're cooking.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
So
yes.
we
Disturb them. Do it. It's your kitchen. Do as you like. And
don't
so I'll
wash
be engaging them from time to time. And you must answer me when I come to you, because the whole
I need
idea
to wash
is
my
to
bowl.
chat with you. There's chopping boards here. Please, whenever you need to handle the knife, kindly use the chopping boards. The knives are very, very sharp. Right, there you go. Yes, so I would love to come to engineer first. Tell me more about your journey to engineering. Was that your first choice?
Onions.
Yes.
You always wanted to study computer engineering?
Yes. I've always been inquisitive.
Okay.
Always wanted.
So of all the engineerings in this world, why computer?
Oh, maybe it was the thing in vogue. So I decided to go for computer engineering.
Okay.
I would have gone for civil.
Civil.
But I felt computer being in vogue and with the lot of opportunities in there.
Yeah.
So I decided to go for computer engineering.
And how's the journey been?
Interesting.
Tell me what you need. So you have seasoning
Salt.
cubes behind
Salt.
you, the salt
Salt.
there? Yes.
So
Yes. All right. And it's so if you weren't doing computer, it would have been civil engineering. So
Yes.
why the civil service? Why didn't you go out into the world?
I started with Who Are We
Okay.
as a network surveillance engineer.
Okay.
So, but after a while, since I have interest in politics,
Oh,
So-
I see. Makes sense.
so I felt I need to know how the public
Administrate,
sector,
yeah.
how it works. So I decided to leave the private
Private and move.
and go to the public sector.
And it's been accommodating for you.
Yes.
Did it meet your expectations?
Not really.
Not
but
really.
At least
are
it's
pushing
a
through.
learning process.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right, I'll be
and
back.
if I feel tired, I'll go back to the private
Private
sector.
sector. All right. Do you need something?
No, I'm already getting them.
Okay, it's your kitchen. Enjoy. Knock yourself out. So let me come to you. Medicine, was that always your choice? Why?
Yes, medicine has always been my choice from when I was 10 years old. Is that medicine or none?
Wow, that was heavy determination.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was determined. It was a very strong determination, and alhamdulillah, I got it.
Alhamdulillah. So please use the chopping board. That knife is chef's knife. All right. So medicine. Did you go through it normal number of years or extra years thanks to
I
school?
went through medicine the normal numbers of years. I spent only 6 years.
Oh,
in my
mashallah.
medical school.
What school would that be?
As Lagos State College of Medicine, Ikeja.
Okay, Lagos State College. Lagos State University.
College of Medicine, Ikeja.
I will let you go. Last will come.
Classical, yes.
We will accommodate you. I thought you were going to say Unilag, so I
No,
can.
not Unilag.
It was never your choice. Talk
It was
to. Look
never
at
my
me.
choice.
Look me in the
It was
eye.
never my choice.
Look me in the eye.
It has always been Lasticom or OAU. Yes.
You people, we know you people. We know you people. Anyhow, so how was the journey to medicine, and how has it been being a medical doctor?
Being a medical doctor, the journey to medicine has been so easy. So I can't really say it's easy, but for a while it was kind of difficult. But at a point it became easy with the help of Allah.
No.
Alhamdulillah, I'm a medical doctor now, and looking back at where I started, I can say alhamdulillah.
Yeah. And so, in your time studying then and now, what do you need? Tell me.
Water.
Yeah, enjoy. Then and now, with the way they're studying now, was it tougher then or is it better now? When you look at the current students that are studying you, do you feel, oh, you guys are having an easy ride? It wasn't like this in my days and all of that. Or do you think it's tougher now or it's still same, pretty much same?
I can't say it's tougher or it's tougher now because there's something about medicine, that's zoning. We have our own standard and the standard has still not changed from the way it was.
One.
So the medical students now are still going through what we went through during our own time. So medicine is still the same, it hasn't changed.
Medicine has its peculiarities. Yeah. You can take it off so you can use the spoon or you can use that opening.
Okay. I can help that you. The standard has not changed.
That standard of studying,
you
will say.
It's still the same.
Okay. Right. So now that you're practicing, please talk me through. Let me just jump into your kitchen very quickly. Onion and water and oil.
Yes.
What's the aim? What's the plan?
I want to make my spaghetti, then I'll make my sauce separately. Okay. Then I pour, then mix together.
All right. Okay. That's it.
But unfortunately, I don't have my coconut.
Don't worry. I'll give you an opportunity to earn it. All things being equal. No. It's your call. I mean, whilst they're at it, we're going to have opportunity to ask each other questions. So start thinking of the question you want to ask. The aim of that question is for her not to get it right and vice versa. So you want to ask a question your opponent gets wrong so that you can earn some rewards. You can get the opportunity to, earn some of the things that is missing in your kitchen while the opponent gets punished. And so also think of a question that it comes from any field. I mean, you can go to medicine, engineering, you can go to geography, history, whatever. We'll go on a break now. I'm going to meet with Abdusemi. Let's find out what's going on with the Viva kitchen hacks. When we come back, the kitchen will continue. Stay with us.
In this season of Ramadan, let us embrace the spirit of compassion, forgiveness, generosity, and self-discipline. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our ibadah as we strive to become better versions of ourselves. May our hearts be filled with mercy, our souls with kindness, and may our politeness take over our arrogance. Ramadan Mubarak to you all from Viva.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Viva Kitchen Hack, the segment where we show you a couple of hacks that you never could imagine you could do with your little things. So today we are going to give you on a dining setting, on a dining platform. We all always want to sit down for our iftar and gather ourselves to have a decorative table setting. But for you to do that, do you know that you can actually use your serviette? As low as your serviette, you can actually use it to do your kitchen hack. So which is what I'm going to be showing you today. I'll be showing you how you are going to use your serviette to form decorative platforms on your table. Stay tuned and relax while I show you that. Today, I'm going to show you how you can use, I know many of us, you obviously know what this is. This is serviette. We practically just waste it because I know that you would eat. You just even probably just take maybe one chicken and you are cleaning you are used to it to clean it. You just use your serviette and you'll be wasting it. But at the same time, you can also use your serviette to do decorative stuff like I explained earlier. So which is what I'm going to show you. You get your serviette, you open it, you make sure you open it very well, you understand? Then you can just really pick. So now you just place it very well on your hand. So now you get your plate, a very sharp edge plate. That is what we'll be needing for today. Now once you take the serviette, you have the serviette on your palm. You won't add too much pressure, right? So you just place it on it, then you roll. So if it's moving away from your hand gently, you also try and place it properly. Then you roll. Yep. So tell me, what does this look like? Doesn't it look like a very beautiful flower? So imagine you have this set on the white, you have another color, probably red. You just have them at different angles and you have your iftar ready and set. Doesn't it give you a very nice dining table set? Would you have imagined that you could use your serviettes to do this? So remember, this is Viva Kitchen Hack, where you can learn things you never knew you could learn. Remember, it is also sponsored by Aspira Nigeria Limited, the makers of Viva dishwashing liquid, which comes in various sizes. Like I said, you have the 600 ml, you have the 300 ml, and on my left here, you have the 1 liter ml. It also comes in 4 variances. You have the ultra strength, you have the antibacterial, and you have, behind me, you have the lemon wash. Till we meet again. Bye, masalam.
What is your definition of a lit day? For me, every day comes with its own vibe.
Some days you just want to have fun with your besties. Other days you just want to chill and finish that series. Some days are for rolling up your sleeves and beating down those market prices, while some days are for the family and those naughty nephews and nieces. Luckily, we can enjoy these days and live life to the fullest, knowing that Viva is there to keep us spotlessly clean every day.
You're welcome back. It's Sahur Kitchen. It's engineer versus the doctor in the kitchen. Start to decide who you are pitching your tent with. So who should win this kitchen? No, it's a head-to-head. Somebody has to earn the bragging rights. Is it the engineer or the doctor? They are both very calm, very relaxed. They're taking over, swerve all over. So tell me, what are you doing right now? Spark going in. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you're doing like a chef. So you're not the one that breaks it and scatters it.
I've seen it before, so I know that they usually
break it. It will just submit itself as the heat takes over. It will slide in. All right, what's going on in the other pot?
I'm boiling my chicken.
Okay, yeah, the chicken is boiling, and you've seasoned it, but no onions. You didn't pick onion.
I didn't.
Deliberate or?
It wasn't deliberate.
You just didn't see it.
It was what I wanted to pick at the last moment.
And you picked an orange, and I also so good thing you dropped it. I would have loved to see you squeeze the orange into this bag. Anywho, so I'll come back to you now. Do you have your questions ready? One question for him. If he gets it right, he has the opportunity to earn an onion. His chicken can do with an onion right now. What's going on now? Chicken,
yes, I'm cooking
onion,
chicken,
salt.
yes.
But you had onion and oil in it before.
No, this is another pot.
Okay. What was that for?
That's
for
my
the spaghetti.
Yes.
So what was that process for?
So here I have a pot.
Because you didn't fry, you were boiling the water.
No, I fried. I
fried the
onions
first.
with the oil. That's vegetable oil.
Yes.
And I pour in the ordinary water to make it warm. So I put it on the fire just to make it warm. Then I needed to put the spaghetti, but I need to make my chicken sauce first.
Okay.
So I have to put it aside.
Okay. But you can use other burners,
Yeah, I don't want them to. I'm taking my time.
Oh, so okay. We have 40 minutes, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
No problem.
All right. So,
then my Maggi sauce.
If you are ready for engineer, he's ready to hear your question. What question do you have for him? That he won't be able to answer.
Engineer, please. I'm aware you finished from Lasso.
Yes.
Oh, there's a common
When
ground.
did when was Lasso established? What year? You have an idea?
I'm going to take a guess.
Wild guess.
A wild guess. I think it was created by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So 2001.
No.
No. Oh. What's the correct answer?
The correct answer is 1995. I'm not sure.
90.
But not 2001.
Definitely not 2001. Okay. Because even you are not completely sure, I'll give you an opportunity to ask him another question that he cannot get.
Okay.
Yes. Because he will end up serving a punishment.
Okay.
So.
Oh.
While you think, engineer, you have a question for her. This is your opportunity to earn the onion. Your chicken is boiling very fast. You can earn an onion. And some peppers.
Because she's a sister, so I'll give her a chance to answer.
Answer to answer.
The question I'm going to give her, she should be able to answer.
She should be. You want
Yes.
her to be able to answer it.
Yes.
That's
So
very
I can
generous
have-
of you. Okay.
When was the Second World War fought?
Second
World War.
Second World War, engineer.
World War.
We knew. No, that was so nice of you. How can kindness cannot come any cheaper than this? I mean,
World War. I really don't have an idea.
me neither. Like,
Wow.
World War. How nice of you.
I don't have an idea of the answer.
Which means both of you get to serve a punishment. What kind of punishment would you like to serve? An easy one or a hard one?
An easy one.
Would you like to serve an easy punishment or a hard punishment?
Easy.
Both of you are choosing easy. All right. For the easy punishment, we are going to go through the names of prophets in a very quick succession. The first person to lose misses out and the opponent will win that challenge. So I'm going to start off. We have 30 seconds to do this. If I mention the name of a prophet, just go with the next prophet that you remember and the next and the next. Are we ready? So for example, I say Adam, you say Noah, and you say Aja, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
It's a quick one.
Yes.
So the competition is on. You have 30 seconds. The first person to miss out, and the opponent will earn something. If you're ready, I'm ready. 30 seconds starts right now. It's Adam.
Noah.
Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
So.
Is this
Go on. Mohammed. She mentioned Mohammed. Next.
Okay, she mentioned Muhammad.
Yes.
That's the seal of the prophet.
No, mention prophet. Just
Okay,
they're
I should
all the
mention-
prophets. Just keep going.
Okay, Isa.
So
Isa.
wait,
So
okay,
that's
good.
Isa.
You've warmed up. Good. It's a warm up. You cannot repeat what he has said. You can't repeat what she has said. So be alert. We have at least 25 names are mentioned in the Quran. And I'm sure we can get through that in 30 seconds. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Start the clock. Adam.
Noah.
Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
Isa.
Musa.
Ibrahim.
Noah.
He said no already. So he's won this first challenge. We'll go one more time. 2 more times actually, so we can have a winner. 30 seconds starts right
Prophets.
now. Prophets, we're still on prophets. You have a lot of prophets to go through.
Oh.
Go.
Isaac.
Ayub.
Isa.
Musa.
Ibrahim.
Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
Yunus.
Isaac.
Isaac, he said
said
Isaac
Isaac.
already. Second time,
Isaac-
lost
Isaac-
to him.
Isaac.
Isaac is Isaac. He said it already. And clearly, there's no point. He's won this challenge, and so I'll be serving you your onions and some peppers. That's what's missing, right?
Yes.
Anything else? Onion and pepper? No,
That's right.
that's about it. Just onions and pepper. Okay? All right. Your spag is boiling already. When do you plan to incorporate the coconut milk? I see you've opened it. I saw you reading the whole textbook. You opened the manual and going through the whole manual. And they've not still brought it to you how to use this coconut milk.
I don't know.
You're using it in the chicken sauce and you're also using it in the spaghetti. It's coconut rice and it's coconut spaghetti with coconut chicken sauce. I wish you all the best. Mama, what's your plan? Talk me through your whole kitchen right now.
Okay, so now
Chicken
this
boiling.
is the chicken boiling.
Yeah.
My spaghetti on the fire boiling
Okay,
too.
okay.
I'm awaiting the coconut milk.
Hoping that you'll earn it
at
at some point.
some
Okay.
point.
I have a few more challenges for you in this kitchen. I just want to have a feel out. What's your Islamic background like? Let me come to you first, engineer. For an opportunity to earn your peppers and onion, how was your Islam? How did you learn Islam? Did you go to Ilekeu, traditional Ilekeu, or you did?
Yes,
Osan Lekeu, no? You went, you were focused. Did you do Walima? Those early days Walima, age 9, age 10 Walima?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I changed location before I finished.
Okay.
So I didn't.
And so you haven't done Walima?
No.
Not yet. Have you been consciously learning Islam online, offline, however?
Yes.
Okay, so you're quite grounded.
Not.
I can come from any angle.
I'm not an alpha, but
Okay, but
I know the basics.
Okay, mashallah. So I'm going to ask you a question around some chapters of the Quran. Do you know the chapter names by heart? At least you have an idea.
Yes.
So a few of the chapters are named after prophets. Just give me any 4 chapters of the Quran.
Surah An-Nur.
Surah An-Nur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surah Ibrahim.
Ibrahim alayhi salam, yes.
Yunus.
Yunus.
I think it's after Muhammad.
Muhammad, absolutely correct. Barakallah, well done. You have earned yourself pepper and onion, fortunately. Here you go. Knock yourself out. I am trying to help you. I am trying to dash you coconuts.
Please.
I'm doing my best.
Please do.
All you need to do, it's the month of the Quran, it's the month of learning about the Quran. We have to up our game with our faith. I'll come back to you right after this break. Let's go to the Cocktail Boulevard. Let's learn a few more recipes to tantalize ourselves and our families at Sahur and Iftar, and start to plan your Eid meals, you know. Who says you can't make this mocktail and share with a masjid? Just make a few cups and send to a masjid. They will pray for you from the depth of their hearts. We'll see you after the Cocktail Boulevard.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, it's lovely to be on your screen again this morning. This is Biggie Cocktail Boulevard. If this is the first time you're tuning in, this segment of Sahur Kitchen is proudly sponsored by Right Foods, the proud makers of Biggie drinks, Fearless energy drinks and Sasa fruit juice. As usual, we have Mr. Emma here and he's going to show us a very exciting drink. The one we had last time was a masterpiece, so I'm very, very excited for this one. I told him that one, I'm looking forward to this one.
Good morning, my viewers.
Good morning. I like your energy this morning.
Thank you.
What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
We are making Sosa mint tree.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's do something.
Okay.
Okay, start with my shaker regularly, normal. So fill it up with ice.
I like that we're doing a shaker, but using the shaker method. I thought to say a shaker recipe.
Yeah, using the
shaking method rather.
Okay, so fix my mixing jar.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go with our mint in first. Let's do it for 20.
There's no way this is not going to wake you up. I feel like, you know, we talk about like iftar meals. I mean, iftar drinks rather. I know this is going to be very refreshing for iftar, but like.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've added the mint syrup.
Yeah,
that was
so
mint
we have
syrup,
this one. Yes, we have this one 25.
Lemon juice. I've noticed that this is it's a classic, right? So it's as
a banger.
It's a banger. It's as important in a drink like ice is, right?
Yeah.
So it cuts down on all of the sweetness, so you can really taste the flavor of the ingredients and not just sugar.
We need to make use of the Sosa apple now. So I fill up my glass also.
There you go.
Let's fill up my glass also. Because I'm doing a shaking drink, so I need to pour it over.
Yeah.
Just pour it over. So now.
So what next?
So just need to pour this one.
So we're adding the Sosa natural apple fruit juice now.
Yes. Feel. Is
there some type of measurement going on here?
Yes.
I get that you're very seasoned, so there are some things you don't even have to measure.
That's when I do my fruit pour. That's when I do my fruit pour.
So that was a free pour.
Remember the last time?
Yeah, you said to switch around and not just.
Not this dance.
Yeah.
So, you're good. You shake for at least 1 minute if you are good, but if you are not really good, you can do it for 2 minutes.
So now we strain?
Yes. Strain out of the glass.
I am learning. You see, I had a little bump in the beginning. As I said, embarrassment doesn't kill you. That is a very, very pretty color. This is very cute. It's a perfect amount.
So now we go for the mint.
Of course. And we wake it up. And I like when, you know, he adds garnishes like this. That's like rosemary or thyme or mint or basil. You smell it first before you taste it.
Yes. So now, let's go for our long straws. Does it look like a tree?
Yeah, it kind of does, you know?
This is a Sosa mint tree.
Definitely giving tree.
Yes. So we just dispose this. There you go. We have our drinks ready to drink.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm actually very excited to see how this tastes. Bismillah. Yeah.
Should I feel bad?
There's a mint kick. There's a kick of the mint. So you feel it. By kick, I don't mean like that's all you get attacked with. No. But like you know that there's mint in this.
Okay. What else?
And of course, it's also the lemon. The lemon juice standard. So usually he says like if you're not able to find lemon, you can use a lower quantity of lime juice. So that's what you're able to find. So if you're able to create this, please share them with us on socials and tag us at Sahur Kitchen. You will see the tags on your screen. We would love to see you try. And the amazing gifts to be won if you're able to do that. I like how your drinks always have layers. Like you taste something first, and then another, and then you taste one after you're done, like some of the flavors.
When you think you're done with one, and another one comes up.
Absolutely. The mint it comes forward, but then you taste like the real essence of the mint afterwards, like after your palate is clearing. I know every segment I'm like, oh my God, the drink is so good, because it's good. Try it. And thank you again to the sponsors of this segment of Sahur Kitchen, Right Foods. They are the proud makers of Biggie drinks, Fearless Energy drinks, and Sosa Fruit drinks. Till we come your way again, well, which will be tomorrow, if you tune in. Masalam.
Welcome back. It's still Sahur Kitchen. Haja Ganiya, we're dealing with her here. Seriously dealing with her. But it's not me, it's my organ that is doing this. And the engineer has earned some of the things missing. Let's hope she can also earn some of the things missing. Still on the Quran. My question for you is very simple. Some chapters of the Quran are named after animals. I just need to mention any 3 chapters of the Quran that are named after animals.
Suratul Baqarah. Suratul Ankabut. Suratul Suratul.
Bring it for her, please. Bring it for her. She needs this coconut milk. Please help her.
As the elephant. The Suratul
elephant. Yes.
Yes.
The name. Where does it start from? Give me the first alphabet. It's coming, no, it's almost here. Is it in the upper part of the Quran or the lower?
At the end, yes.
It's towards the end.
Feel.
Barakallahu fi. Awesome, well done.
My coconut milk.
Coconut milk to the rescue. Coconut milk.
Thank you.
It's coming through right now. Here's your coconut milk.
Thank you. I'm grateful.
And how are we doing? Tell me what's going on now.
Okay, now
have we destabilized you a bit at least?
No,
you're
I'm
still
fine.
composed.
I'm
okay,
composed.
Talk me through. What are you doing now?
So now I've made my spaghetti.
Yes.
I want to add my coconut milk to it.
Yes.
Milk to it. Then on the side, I have the chicken boiling.
Yes.
The sauce already in it.
Okay.
Then I'm also sweating the vegetables.
Okay.
To make the sauce.
So where is the coconut milk going? Here or here?
No, the recipe is
coconut spag with coconut chicken sauce. Yeah.
So this is the sauce. I'm trying to sweat the vegetables, then add some coconut milk to it.
Okay.
Then
chicken
add it to.
Okay. All the best. Right.
Thanks.
All right. So, Chairman, what's going on here? Is it okay?
No,
all done. Oh yeah, I was worried for a minute that we're going to have burnt spag. Your chicken?
Yeah, it's still boiling.
Okay. Yes. So, I got information that there's a reunion happening.
Yes.
Tell me more about it.
I don't have the details.
Okay.
I know it's a reunion between the Lasso Mega and the Lasso Medical.
Okay.
Association.
Mega being the engineering arm.
Yes.
Okay.
Muslim engineering.
Oh, interesting. So, if I hear you clearly, at some point we have set the table here for you to further banter. There's a challenge going on. You're reuniting, but there will be a lot of challenges, a lot of activities, I imagine.
Yes.
So this means a lot to you. You cannot fall the hand of all your fellow engineers. as she's about to knock you off completely. She's doing mega things in her kitchen. So I mean, they are looking at you and hoping that you can come.
Can I have my red pepper as promised?
Yes, your red pepper promised. Yes. I did promise.
Thank you.
The coconut milk and pepper. All right, so tell me more about Lasso Mega. Did you have any role whilst you were in school? Were you involved or just a passive member?
I was once the welfare officer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell me more.
Not of Lasso Mega, but of the MSSN association on campus.
Okay.
So,
why didn't you join the Lasso Mega?
I'm part of the Lasso Mega. It's a kind of organization that automatically.
Yes, as long as you're a member, a student in that department, you're not department, but you're just not active in that.
Member. And I've been active also. That was why they sent me here.
Oh, okay.
Because they know my capacity.
They trust that you can defend them. All right.
Yes.
Mama, what's happening with the medical team?
Yes.
As far you are standing in for them.
Yes, I am.
They trust you that much to give you all the weights to come and show. Okay, tell me more about.
Okay, I'm a representative of Lassicom.
Okay.
While I was in school, I was an active member.
Yes. In what capacity?
I was part of the committee members in so many committees at different points in time.
Okay.
And then all through my stay in medical school.
Okay. So what does this reunion mean to you?
The reunion, I think it's just a way to bring us together.
When was the last time you had this?
I think this is the first of its kind.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We never had this before. The first of its kind.
Yeah. So since you left school, what year was that?
Different faculties. We have engineering faculties, we have medicine, we have law, we have different ones. So it's a way of reuniting us together.
So what are the activities set aside for this event?
I think this one is one of the activities. Others are still uploading. I don't have an idea.
Okay.
There's going to be
there's a committee that is on this.
They just invited us for this.
Okay. Awesome. Interesting.
Thank you.
We'll go on a quick break. When we come back from the break, at the moment, it looks like we have. So the coconut milk has gone in here. Sorry.
Yes, thank you.
Where's your coconut milk, sir? It's where? What's the plan?
I don't know.
You still don't know. All right. So we'll go on a quick break. When we come back from this break, the kitchen cooking continues. We're down to the last 20 minutes of this cooking. The cooking time includes plating. We'll see you soon.
We're getting perfect Ramadan gifts to yourself and your loved ones, or you are looking for quality wear for this year heat, Alamin Space your surest plug when it comes to gifting items, ranging from Ramadan elder baskets, male and female prayer sets, Eid gift boxes of various categories, and a host of others. We also store varieties of Ramadan and Eid decoration that intensify the spirit of Ramadan in your houses, offices, shops, and schools. Our hijabs are second to none. We stock variety of unique hijab, abaya, office wear, Quran, digital Quran, prophetic medicine, pins, and brooches. Visit our website today, www.alamisplay.com. Use promo code Ramadan at the checkout and get 20% off your purchase. Also, you can call us on the number showing your screen.
You're welcome back. It's still Sahur Kitchen. Is the head-to-head is Lasso Mega versus LMA, Lassicom alumni. Lasso Lagos State University College of Medicine alumni. They are competing for bragging rights. Why are you staring your neck? Why are you stretching? What do you want to achieve with the stretch?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to know where we are.
He's doing very well, but your sauce is looking malicious.
Thank you.
Very colorful. You're trying to meet up.
Yes.
She's ahead though.
I know.
Have you seen the sauce? Just please stretch neck, stretch neck. See now. See sauce now. See sauce now.
I've seen it.
No intimidation. All right, so has the coconut milk gone in? Still not.
No, not yet.
You still don't know what you want to do with it.
Maybe I'll just
Last, you will serve it in the cup for us to drink.
maybe I'll just add it.
So what are you looking forward to most about this reunion? When was the last time you were around your classmates?
December
Okay.
last year.
Okay.
Some of us were still together.
Okay, so you guys hang out every now and again.
Yeah.
So this reunion, what's the in thing for you? What are you looking forward to the most about it?
Just to spend time with brothers and sisters.
Okay.
For when we were in last weekend, 100 level, we spent it together. And somehow, engineering students and medical students are somehow
Separate.
very close
Okay.
in 100 level.
Yes.
We are usually close.
Because of the courses you take together.
We take almost the same amount of courses. In fact, the same number of courses.
Yeah.
So we're somehow close, do tutorials together. So it's been a while since we saw each other.
Because
so
they had to move out of
yes,
the
we
campus.
both moved out.
Oh,
We
okay.
we went to Ekwe, they went to Edda last week. So we were separated by last week.
So this will bring you back together.
Yes.
All right, very well then. So this last lap, I have a few more challenges for you. I'm hoping that it will just show that you are more knowledgeable. This is where you can show off. But it's still based on Islam.
Okay.
We're Muslims, it's the month of the Quran, it's the month of Ramadan. We're trying to up our game with our deen. And so I'm going to ask you very quickly to recite. No, let me not go that way. Let me come down. That will be your punishment if you don't get it right. So just tell me the last 10 chapters of the Quran in the order in which they appear. The last 10. The last is Surah Al-Nas. So go back 10 chapters.
Okay.
All right.
Surah Nas,
Nas,
Falak,
Falak,
Ikhlas,
Ikhlas.
what's the name? Kapati Yada.
I knew you were going to say that. Surah Al-Masad.
Masad. Before that, it was, I think, Kawthar.
Nah. You've missed it. Your punishment. You've missed it. Your punishment is cooked. I want you to serve it together. Your question, ma'am. In the order in which they appear, please recite the names of the chapters of chapter 11 to 20.
From 11 to 20.
Yes, ma'am.
That's really difficult.
Too difficult? Do you want to pick up from where he stopped?
Yeah, let me start from where he stopped.
Okay, go
Or
on.
let me start from
Start.
Baqarah.
No, not from Baqarah. You are either going to do the one he missed or you give me 11 to 20.
Okay, so
Nas?
Ikhlas.
No.
Sorry, Nas. Falak.
Falak?
Ikhlas.
Ikhlas.
Mas'ad.
Masad?
Kafirun. No, Mas'ad is Kafirun.
That place is mixed up.
Kawthar. Have I mentioned it?
No,
After Kafirun
it's
is
not yet
Kawthar.
Kawthar. No idea. So you both serve punishment together, and for your punishments, I'm going to have you. How was your math in school? Very well.
I did engineering.
You did. Oh.
So I did maths for good 5 years.
But you do well too now. You manage. Okay, let's go. You need to count in 30 seconds in threes, multiples of threes. The first person to drop out, starting with Haja. 3, go.
Okay, 3,
6,
9,
No,
12.
faster.
multiples of 3 now.
Yes.
36.
No, you said 12 after 12.
Okay, 15.
18.
Warm up. This is a warm up. We'll start all over again.
Okay, no problem.
No pause, no break. It has to be fast, like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, like that. That's what I
Okay,
need.
okay.
I need that energy. Are we ready?
Yes,
30
yeah.
seconds on the clock. Go.
3,
6,
9,
12,
15,
18,
21,
24,
27.
30.
You paused, you started, she's won this first round. We'll start from 30 and go.
33,
36,
39,
42,
45,
48,
51,
You're slowing
54,
down. When I
57,
tap, I need you
60,
to go.
63,
66,
69,
72,
76.
79,
No, it can't be 76.
76, 79.
She's won again. After 72 is 75, and you said 76.
Yes.
So in spite of your maths, she's hit you back to back. Well done, ma'am. Carry on with your cooking. So you have 2 points against him. That makes you serve a punishment. Would you like it tough or light?
Light.
Light. You've gone for light before. You're going for light again. Your job is to make me laugh, and I must laugh or laugh, roll on the floor laughing. LOL, ROTFL kind of laugh. You can crack a joke, you can entertain me. I need to laugh. The kitchen is too much pressure is happening here.
It's hard though.
I had to make somebody laugh. It can't be hard now.
Let me see.
Has the milk gone in there?
Yes.
Please open it.
Someone is going to eat it that way.
Engineer is engineering this coconut bag. All right, so I'm waiting for you to make me laugh as a punishment. Otherwise, you'll sing the shit for me.
Let me see.
No, I've changed my mind. Sing the shit for me. My favorite artist is Zayn Bika.
I don't sing.
You don't sing. You sing this one. No? My favorite artist is Zayn Bika. So any of his songs, please sing.
I don't even know.
You don't any. Okay. Maher Zayn.
I'm not familiar with the machine.
Okay. Local nasheed, poetry.
I'm an engineer.
You're an engineer. No, I'm not agreeing. No, you have to do something. All right, so you have to recite the Quran then. Final answer. I'd love you to recite Surah Rahman. Go.
Let me look something else.
Okay, pick another surah. I'll let you pick another surah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. والسماء ذات البروج واليوم الموعود وشاهد ومشهود قتل أصحاب الخدود النار ذات الوقود إذ هم عليها قعود وهم على ما يفعلون بالمؤمنين شهود ومن قوم منهم لا يؤمن بالله العزيز الحكيم الذي له ملك السماوات والأرض والله على كل شيء شهيد.
Jazakumullah khairan. Do you know the meaning of what you just recited?
Like I said, I'm not an
You understand? Because we're down to the last 60 seconds of this cooking, which includes plating. More milk went in there.
Yes.
Okay.
It was tasty.
Okay. So coconut spag, coconut chicken sauce. Spag with coconut milk and chicken, no sauce. What am I saying? Oh, the chicken is going into the milk. Engineer, he's engineering things here. As we allow him to round up, I will start to clear up the kitchen, tidy up. When we count them down to time up in a few seconds time, they would have to stop cooking. All the cookers will have to be turned off, and then I'll go and set. And then if you join me, please, let's count down the last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It's time up. Lights out. Well done. This is it. This is the chicken. Hey! It's a heavy sahur. All right, so please tidy up. I'll need your aprons. I need to wash, clean up. I need your aprons, please.
Can I clean up?
Yes, you can, but I'll get the apron. Well, I need to also get the table set. I'll have your apron. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I like to use, I'm so in love with this. Oh, by the way, remember I tried this once, right? When I tried it, I don't want to use on apron and the smell in the kitchen. So let me save the smell for my other garments. So this one is what I'll be using as usual. Viva Plus detergent, freshness of petals, really, really fragrance, well fragrance. I'm going to use this to wash the aprons. When I'm done here, I'll go and set the table. We'll see you soon. You're welcome back. It's still Sahur Kitchen, and we're down to the last segment where we get to enjoy a meal that we spent the last 40 minutes cooking. We asked for coconut spaghetti with coconut chicken sauce, and this sure looks like what we asked for. I haven't tasted it yet. This, I'm not too sure what's going on here. We'll talk about this in a minute. Don't forget the segment is called Biggie Water. Your premium drinking water, your body sure needs this. You want to stay refreshed every single day of Ramadan at Sahur and Iftar. And of course, you want to give it to family and friends so that they can also, because their body needs it, and so you want to be the one supplying them this Biggie Water. We're also sponsored, this segment is also sponsored by Bedmade Furniture. I'm sure you love what you see, and I've been telling you 13 years you have been using that same sofa. Change it. They have something for you, and at affordable prices. You want to visit any of the showrooms to find something that matches your taste. Right, down to the cocoa of the matter. So we're supposed to be eating coconut spaghetti, right? This looks like something an Italian will make, you know. Just sprinkle some spring onions and some garlic shrivels and all those things. However, let me turn my plate so you can get the feel of what's going on here. So, bros, you quickly fry the chicken. After frying it, you now soaked it inside the milk. So the thing will soak the coconut milk very well, so you can have coconut chicken. Yeah, coconut chicken. But the sauce is missing. I mean, this is the sauce, Abi. Sharp guy. So that's the sauce. Coconut milk sauce, coconut chicken. You cannot get it wrong. It will be well with you. I will pass this to you. I'll package it for you. You will come and eat it. But this looks good and it tastes good, and that's because my panel of judges decided that this meal ticked all the boxes, like plating, the taste, the meeting all the requirements, and for that reason and reason alone, LMA have all the bragging rights that anywhere they see the nigga, you should let them pay. Hold your side. Stay where your lane. Don't stay where you are. On top food matter, leave it to us. You have won this challenge. Well done.
Thank you.
How does that feel?
I'm so happy. During the interview, when they asked him, he said, but nobody has ever won him.
Wow.
So I got scared. Wow.
He intimidated you at the interview.
This is the setup.
What do you have to say for yourself and on behalf of all the engineering guys that are watching right now?
They
know what?
They know I was set up.
You were set up. Wow. Just well. Fortunately, you heard them say both of them had never prepared this meal before, so it was shall I say, a fair playing ground. But anyways, I do hope you enjoyed yourself as much as I enjoyed hosting you in the kitchen. It was a pleasurable moment sharing the kitchen with you. Please enjoy your meal. We'll see you same time tomorrow with another beautiful episode of Sahur Kitchen. Don't forget to tune in to channel 196. It's the Ramadan pop-up channel, and we have our beautiful IRMS TV content online. You also want to download the Ummah app if you don't already have it. It's a lifestyle app. It's a complete app for every single Muslim. Every single Muslim phone should have that Ummah app. Go and download it right now. We'll see you tomorrow, Bismillah. Masalam.